Here we are coming out of our home in Orange Park, Florida, 2801 Brookwood Drive. There, Chuck, you are in your civvies with a hat and the whole bag.
Oh yes, the hat.
Approaching our beautiful, and it was beautiful, red lemon Ford. We're going down Brookwood Drive.
What a beautiful street.
These were all new homes. They had just been built. We were the first people who lived in our home, as were all these other people who lived there at the time.
It's by the railroad track now.
Right.
At the end of the road. How many times we made that turn?
For sure. There's the trailer used by the builders since they were still building. We're crossing over out into, if you could call it, the main road.
Imagine Birchwood, the name of your old street there, Nancy.
Right.
Back
And
in Chicago.
the sign that said Lakeside Estates, that was the development that we lived in. We're heading down Doctors Lake Drive toward Highway 17. And you can see the main road wasn't even all that main at the time. It's since been enlarged, as has all of Orange Park. Orange Park has grown tremendously. We're approaching the road where the two roads kind of junctioned, and then we're headed out still, though, to Highway 17.
Underneath the sheltering palms.
Right. And the Spanish moss off all the oak trees. We're now on Highway 17, headed north toward the Navy base. There's Moose Haven, which was the early retirement home for older people, as at that time they just didn't build retirement homes. And the famous Greyhound racetrack, which they also later built a new big grandstand.
It's still there.
Right.
I don't think it's called the Greyhound racetrack anymore, though. Hasn't it been given a new name?
No, I don't know. It's still Greyhound Racing, the Orange Park division. There are those beautiful military storage buildings as we approach the base. Coming to the main entrance. And was that called Munston Road, the one we're on now there?
I'm trying to remember. Now this is the main drag. It's
Right.
not Independence, but
Going by the airfields.
and there you are, Nancy.
Yeah.
And our kiddly dudes.
Right. Going into the Officers Club.
Now that was a beautiful club. Unfortunately, they didn't support it enough, and it kind of went down the tubes. But
Still is there, however,
still
minus
there.
the swimming pool.
Yeah. Just a gorgeous place. Beautiful view of the river. For a while, they had wonderful food. And I guess they still have good food, but it was nothing like it was when we first arrived. We began to see the deterioration of that as we lived there, didn't we?
Yes. Well, as you pointed out, the young officers did not give the support to the club.
Now, we had that Vietnam era conflict or problem among the younger officers. I'm sorry to say.